Congratulations on your nomination. How does it feel to be flagged as an emerging talent?
Awesome, awesome. Really, really humbling and uplifting. And it's one of those kind of things that people have instilled a confidence or really have a faith in the work that's being produced and the potential, I guess, that I have. And that's kind of been from an early stage. And I think that's what it's always been about for me. It's kind of like instilling confidence in people, draw out their abilities, their voice, and then fortunately and luckily I'm lucky. I feel lucky because that's certainly happened in my respect and to many of the peers that I'm surrounded by also in their nominations. And so it's kind of continuing that for anyone that has a voice or wants to be heard and may or may not get that opportunity.
Well, Hamilton has been an undeniable hit on both sides of the pond, hasn't it?
Big time, big time.
What was it like to be such a central part of that?
For me, I focus on the company. Initially, I think that was the thought that kind of pops in anyone's mind when kind of about to kind of embark on such an incredible journey with such an incredible piece of work and a story. But from the off, in rehearsals, it was about the company. It was about who we're surrounded by. It's about what we are creating as a company and a diverse one at that, which reflects kind of the society and the world that we're living in. So the pressure was, in any respect, in the most positive way, I took the pressure off myself. What's the most important thing? The story. Who are the important people that can create the story? The company. And so those are the things that I focus on. So, yeah.
The writer said that when he first had the idea and started putting it together, people said, "You're crazy, this won't work."
Oh yeah, I can understand that for sure. Yeah, when I first heard about a rap musical about a founding father, some guy from hundreds of years ago, yeah. I mean, if you make it simple like that, of course you can have an instant reaction, which is not to the good. But as is testament to the work, as you can see, what Lin-Manuel has created is a work of genius, and not only in just the way he's managed to use language to tell a story, but also the themes, the story itself, what he's kind of pulled on to make that and allow us to see the relevance of that and the poignancy of that, and then that's continued, and hopefully, maybe one day, that poignancy in terms of immigration, in terms of being othered, won't be the case. And we'll think that was one that helped change the narrative for our society. That'd be cool.
Absolutely. People have said it's kind of like a revolution in diversity, and Hamilton's at the forefront of it. Do you think it's going to open the door for people to say this can be it?
I think it has. I think it has. That and other shows are doing that. One guy who I think you've spoken to, Arinze, he's a part of that, a part of telling different stories, a part of opening a narrative. We're all a part of one story, but there's many different stories and voices to be heard within that. It's about making sure that everyone is heard, and that in politics is democracy, but in life that's just called a community. That's called togetherness. So that's 100%. Hamilton's definitely a part of that, because what it's shown is that you can have a diverse show at the highest level.